Oh, I see what you do there. You just give the money.
Yeah.
Okay, good for you. All right, Michael, I wish you luck. Let's get the family on a shopping spree. Each correct answer worth £1,000. Cash build around on its way. Your time starts now. The tourist attraction Carhenge is a replica of what ancient site?
Stonehenge.
Correct. Which character sings the song Sandy in the film musical Grease?
John Travolta.
John Travolta.
No, Danny Zuko.
Yeah.
Which TV chef published the book Superfood Family Classics?
Jamie Oliver.
Correct. A howry is a style of loose coat originating in what Asian country?
China.
Japan. The cells called erythrocytes are found in what bodily fluid?
Blood.
Blood.
Correct. Which member of the Happy Mondays founded the We Are the Reality Party?
Party. Pass.
Shaun Ryder.
Bez. What is the principal colour of a Cadbury's Flake wrapper?
Yellow.
Correct. What novel did Herman Melville dedicate to fellow author?
Moby Dick.
Correct. Philip III of Macedonia was the half-brother of which famous man?
Alexander the Great.
Alexander.
The Great.
More, please.
Alexander the Great.
Correct. A house in Fayetteville, Arkansas, is a museum to which couple?
Bill and Hillary Clinton.
Yes.
Arkansas.
Just in time, yes, Bill and Hillary Clinton.
Oh, of course.
£7,000. The time starts now. What two royal titles appear in a standard pack of playing cards?
Queen and King.
King and Queen.
Correct. Which comic book Gaul first appeared in a magazine 1959?
Hagar the Horrible.
Asterix.
Oh.
Which hearsay singer had a
Viking.
solo album deal with Universal Classics and Jazz?
Sorry, I didn't hear that question.
Which hearsay singer had a solo album deal with Universal Classics and Jazz?
Myleene Clark.
Correct.
Good answer.
1999, Britain's hereditary peers lost their automatic rights in what house?
Lords.
Upper Common.
Lords. Which Austrian composer wrote a total of 41 numbered symphonies?
Mozart.
Correct. 1987, the first branch of what international chicken restaurant opened in Johannesburg?
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Nando's. What pink and yellow character first appeared on Noel's house party?
Mr. Blobby.
Correct. What word now meaning perfect place was the title of a 1516 book by Thomas More?
Shangri-La.
Would have been? Utopia. Okay, Maya.
Oh, Thomas More. Jesus Christ.
Not bad. Starts now. Spud bashing is a slang term for peeling what vegetable?
Potato.
Correct. In 2016, River Island launched a clothing range for what animals?
Pigs.
Dog. Correct. The strawberry thief pattern is by which 19th century designer?
No idea, Pat.
William Morris. A Monopoly go to jail card features the word do not collect. How much money?
$200.
200. St Mary's Airport serves what island group of southwest England?
Sillies.
Scilly Isle.
Correct. Damn Fine Cherry Pie is a cookbook for what David Lynch TV series?
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks. Actor Patrick Dempsey played a love interest of which Renee Zellweger film character?
Bridget Jones.
Correct. The Model Millionaire is a story by which Irish playwright?
George Bernard
Correct.
Shaw.
In what decade was Last of the Summer Wine first broadcast?
50s.
70s.
Correct. We Are the Busby Boys is a song associated with fans of what football team?
United.
Correct. Which Portuguese starts now? The Pepsi Challenge involves comparing Pepsi with what other drink?
Coca-Cola.
Correct. Which prince is played by Harry Enfield in the TV comedy The Windsors?
Prince Charles.
Charles. What letter links an SI unit of temperature and the symbol for potassium?
K.
K.
Correct. Kelly Smith is England's all-time top scorer in what women's sport?
Football.
Correct. What spirit is produced at the Glengoyne Distillery north of Glasgow?
Whiskey.
Correct. What country's struggle for independence from Spain started the Spanish-American War?
Cuba.
Correct. Goddess on the Mountaintop is the first line of what Bananarama hit?
Pass.
Venus.
Yeah.
Which Treasure Island character is the innkeeper's son at the Admiral Benbow?
John Silver.
Jim Hawkins.
Jim Hawkins.
Who won Best Actor Oscars for playing a longshoreman and a Mafia Don?
Marlon Brando.
Robert De Niro.
Marlon Brando. Which article of women's clothing can be gypsy, A-line or pencil?
Skirt.
Skirt. In what Formula 1 Grand Prix do drivers pass the... No time to get there for you, Ollie. £5 on the chaser, and there it is. That's a big advantage. Make that pay. Are you ready? I wish you luck. Your time starts now. Who is Judy's traditional puppet partner?
Michael.
Punch.
Punch.
Correct. In the organisation BAFTA, what does the T stand for?
Michael.
Television.
Correct. In what city was Greg's Bakery founded?
London.
Ollie.
Leeds.
Newcastle. The Despard plot was a conspiracy against which King George?
Third.
Ollie.
Fifth.
Third. Which
Yes.
female Smurf debuted in the 1966 comic strip?
Michael.
Pass.
Smurfette. The film Nosferatu is based on what Victorian novel?
Dracula.
Michael.
Dracula.
Correct. Frankie Essex is the elder sister of which reality TV star?
Michael.
Joey.
Correct. Sunshine is a fragrance by which British male designer?
Nicky.
Paul Smith. Colin Montgomery is a TV commentator on what sport?
Soccer.
Michael.
Golf.
Correct. Mr. Kenneth is a doctor in what Emily Bronte novel?
Wuthering Heights.
Wuthering Heights.
Correct. Steve Buscemi played 10-pin bowler Donny in what film?
Michael.
The Big Lebowski.
Correct.
Well done.
Communications pioneer Marconi was born in what country?
Italy.
Ollie.
Italy.
Correct. Scots Grey is a breed of what domestic bird?
Michael.
Parrot.
Chicken. Fidel Edwards represents the West Indies in what sport?
Michael.
Cricket.
Correct. Motormouth Maybelle is a character from what stage musical?
Nicky. Chicago.
Hairspray. Shires is the local beer in what BBC radio series?
Michael.
The Archers.
Correct. The Willows in Winter is a 1993 sequel to what novel?
Wind in Willows.
In the Willows.
Correct. Puccini's opera Tosca takes place in what capital city?
Rome.
Michael.
Rome.
Correct. Julius Weiler played Saffron in what TV comedy series?
Michael.
Absolutely Fabulous.
Correct. Which pop artist created 20 Fuchsia
Warhol.
Michael.
Andy Warhol.
Correct. Which of the UK armed forces includes the surface fleet?
Navy.
Nicky. Navy.
Correct. Castlemaine is a town in what Commonwealth country?
Australia.
Australia.
Correct. Who wrote the team list? Very good. 19. Michael, what a performance that was. Unbelievable, mate. Very, very good indeed. Excellent.
Oh, not again.
Chase it, your time starts now. The Indo-Chinese peninsula is on what continent?
Asia.
Correct. In 1992, Nigel Farage left what political party?
UKIP.
Correct.
Oh, no.
Alex Borstein voices Lois in what TV cartoon?
Family Guy.
Correct. In what century did the Russian writer Leo Tolstoy die?
20th.
20th.
Correct. The Roman road, Ermine Street, linked York to what major city?
London.
Correct. Witch's Lament is a song from what Sondheim musical?
Into the Woods.
Correct. The term Insta-model comes from what social media site?
Instagram.
Correct. Which member of Take That was born in Oldham?
Gary Barlow.
Stop the clock, that is wrong. Need an answer, please.
Mark Owen.
Is correct. Great answer. Push the chase back. 13 now required to catch the team and 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. Pierre de Coubertin revived what sporting event in
The Olympic Games.
Correct. The Langdale Pikes are peaked in what national park?
The Lake District.
Correct. Miss Spider is a character of what Roald Dahl book?
James and the Giant Peach.
Correct. What major Russian railway line crosses 7
Trans-Siberian.
time zones?
Trans-Siberian.
Correct. In 1996, Rupert Murdoch launched what news channel?
Sky News.
Stop the clock, that is wrong.
That's what I would have said.
1996, Rupert Murdoch launched what news channel?
Well, you got for that.
Go for Fox News Channel.
Is correct. We push the chaser back. 10 now required to catch the
Sky
team,
Fox
and
News.
just over a minute remaining. Your time starts again now. What African cape was originally called the Cape of Storms?
Cape, Good Hope.
Oh, pass.
Good
Stop
Hope.
the clock.
Yeah. No. Pretty sure it's Good Hope. Horns at the bottom of South America and Good Hope's at the bottom of Africa.
Need an answer?
Cape of Good Hope.
Yes.
Is correct. We
Yes.
push the chaser back. 11 required to catch the team. 54 seconds remaining. Your time starts again now. All the people, so many people, is a line from what?
Spotlight.
Correct. What airfield organs are situated?
Lungs.
Correct. What name links a luxury hotel chain and a pizza?
Four Seasons.
Correct. The rugby union, how many hookers are there on the pitch?
2.
Correct. Willie Russell's play Educating Rita is set in what city?
Liverpool.
Correct. Citizen Clem is a book about which Prime Minister?
Simon Tatley.
Correct. Flame and fire engine are shades of what primary
Red.
colour?
Red.
Correct. In what novel does Boxer the horse say, I will work?
Animal Farm.
Correct. In 1547, which Russian Tsar married Anastasia Romanov?
Peter the Great.
Stop the clock, that is wrong.
Okay. Ivan the Terrible. It's one of the other two that far there. Might be one of the Nicholases. Ivan the
Need an
Terrible.
answer, please.
Nicholas II?
Is wrong. It's Ivan the Terrible.
Yeah.
Here we go. 3 to
There's only
catch.
2 Tsars back then
18
anyone's
seconds
heard of.
remaining. Chasing your time starts again. Now, Cornell's the youngest of what group of US universities?
Ivy League.
Yeah.
Correct. South America's highest mountain is in what range?
Andes.
Andes.
Correct. Sam Uli is a werewolf in what Stephanie Meyer book series?
Twilight.
Correct.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, 4 opportunities to push back, 3 executed, caught with 6 seconds remaining. Great performance.
There maybe do some teaching, so...
Ramon, I wish you luck. Let's go to Central America. Should we do that? Alright, cash bill around each correct answer worth £1,000. Are you ready?
Yep.
Your time starts now. Good fortune that comes from bad is said to be a blessing in what?
Disguise.
Disguise.
Correct. There Must Be an Angel was what duo's only UK #1?
Pass.
Eurythmics.
Yeah.
John Taylor is an Alabama judge in what famous 1960 novel?
Kill a Mockingbird.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
Correct. The Northeast Metro Transport System links Newcastle to what other city?
Sunderland.
Correct.
Ooh.
In the 2016
Wow.
film The Shallows, a surfer fends off an attack from what creature?
Shark.
Correct. What Roman vase damaged by a vandal in 1845 can be seen in the British Museum?
Pass.
Portland vase.
Mm.
Which Queen of France was known as the Austrian woman?
Pass.
Antoinette.
Marie Antoinette. Which Bake Off star made the Queen's 90th birthday cake?
Nadia.
I'll give you that, Nadia Hussein. In the title of the song In Oklahoma, what transport has a fringe on top? Surrey. What's the name of the pointer on a computer screen that's guided by a mouse?
Cursor.
Pass.
Cursor.
Yeah.
Roman, that's bad. That's your thing.
It's shocking, isn't it?
That's your shtick. Cursor. But you know what? £5 grand.
Oh, okay. He's saying he's bad
Time
because
space
that's
chaser.
his
Who are we up against today?
home subject.
Like
Okay.
the one Johnny Cash played.
Okay, right, let's get you the guitar, shall we?
No, cheers.
You ready,
Wondered what he
mate?
was
I wish
going
you
on
luck.
with
Your time starts now. What's the last month of the year?
December.
Correct. William Henry Harrison was the first person to die in what US political post?
US
President.
President.
Correct. Michael Clifford and Callum Hood are members of what Australian boy band?
Pass.
5 Seconds of Summer.
Mm.
The roe of the lumpfish is used as a substitute for what delicacy?
Caviar.
Correct. In 2016, Ivan Lendl began coaching which British tennis player for a second time?
Murray.
Andy Murray.
Correct. The name of which former Queen of Jordan is Arabic for light?
Sheba.
Nor.
Mm.
Jason Isaacs played Lucius Malfoy in what film series?
Harry Potter.
Correct. The red stripe on the Netherlands flag replaced what original colour?
Orange.
Orange.
Correct. What website describes itself as the UK's largest digital automotive marketplace?
eBay. No.
Pass.
Auto Trader.
Mm.
The Vittorio is the Italian equivalent of what English boy's name?
Victor.
That's it.
Correct. What jelly-like humour occupies 80% of the volume of the eyeball? Try to get it in there for you. That is vitreous humour. Andrew, £7 grand.
Luxury.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay. Ellie, I wish you luck. Your time starts now. What does the letter N stand for in a hospital ENT department?
National.
Nose. Which Muppet plays Mrs. Emily
Ear, nose
Cratchit
and
in the
throat.
Muppet Christmas Carol?
Miss Piggy.
Pass.
Miss Piggy. In 2016, who became the first Briton to win 3 Tour de France titles?
Bradley Wiggins.
Chris Froome. Who wrote the work known in the theatre world as the Scottish play?
Macbeth. Ah,
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
Correct. What bank is the lender of last resort and guardian of the UK's gold reserves?
Bank of
Bank of
England.
England.
Correct. Which British male pop star released You Don't Know Love in 2016?
Robbie Williams.
Ollie Murs. Which astronaut was the first person to set foot on the Sea of Tranquility?
Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong.
Correct. Gobblefunk is a language of made-up words in which writer's books?
Dr. Seuss.
Pass.
Roald Dahl.
Mm.
Home or Away and Winter Sun are spin-offs from what TV property series?
Neighbours.
A Place in the Sun. What type of milk is usually sold in plastic bottles with red tops? That would have been skimmed. £3 grand.
I'd like to do a crash course.
I wish you luck, Claire. Your time starts now. The election of someone to what office is signalled by white smoke
Pope.
in the Vatican?
The Pope.
Correct. The restaurant chain Wasabi specialises in the cuisine of what Asian country?
Japan.
Japan.
Correct. Pew was the name of a beggar in what Robert Louis Stevenson novel?
Pass.
Tale of Two
Treasure
Cities.
Island. Irish comedian Graham Walker is better known by what stage name?
Pass.
Graham Norton. What London stadium hosts the Football League Championship
Wembley.
playoff final?
Pass.
Wembley. Which regional French language mainly originated in the British Isles?
Breton.
Pass.
Breton. What foodstuff was famously thrown into Boston Harbour during the
Tea.
1773 protest?
Come on, you got to know that, love. Tea. Come on.
Bread.
Tea. In the 1974 Mel Brooks film comedy, Gene Wilder played which scientist?
Einstein.
Oh, pass. I know.
Frankenstein.
Oh.
What Egyptian port shares its name with an adjoining canal?
Suez.
Would have been Suez. Now, Claire. Claire, £2 but, and there's a big but here, you're a much better player than that. Starts now. Historically, what kind of ring is a simple band of gold?
Wedding.
Ellie. Wedding ring.
Correct. What colour is a snow petrel bird?
White.
Andrew.
Blue.
White. Khal Drogo is a character in what fantasy television series?
Game of Thrones.
Correct. Which revolutionary was exiled from the Soviet Union, 1929?
Lenin.
Ellie. Trotsky.
Correct.
Ah, that's right.
Which organs are lubricated by the lacrimal glands?
Eyes.
Ellie. The eyes.
Correct. How many films are there in the Hunger Games series?
4.
Claire. 3.
4. Adam Gilchrist was an Australian captain
Yes.
in what sport?
Cricket.
Come on.
Cricket.
Correct. Carl Gotthard Langhans designed what famous Berlin gate?
Brandenburg Gate.
Ellie. Menine Gate.
Brandenburg. An archer appears on the logo of what cider brand?
Come on.
Strongbow.
Correct. Who's the female lead singer of the Scissor Sisters?
Oh. Pass.
Come on.
Pass.
Animatronic. San Juan's the capital of what Caribbean island?
Puerto Rico.
Ellie. Pass.
Puerto Rico.
Yes.
The author Hermann Hesse wrote in what language?
German.
Ellie. German.
Correct. What's the more common name for methyl alcohol?
Methanol.
Come on.
Pass.
Methanol. Steve Backley commentates on what sport for the BBC?
Snooker.
Rowing.
Athletics. Who is the husband of Empress Michiko?
Akihito.
Andrew.
Pass.
Akihito. The Antarctic Monkeys is a tribute band for what rock group?
Andrew.
Arctic Monkeys.
Correct. What London airport has just 2 terminals?
Heathrow. No, Gatwick.
Gatwick.
Correct. Who wrote the novel Starship Troopers?
Oof. Denise
Pass.
Richards.
Red Heinlein. The river Indus flows into what ocean?
Indian.
Ellie. Pacific.
Indian Ocean. What 2016 Disney Pixar film features a shark called Destiny?
Pass.
Sharktail.
Finding Dory. In crime, a B and E stands for breaking and what?
Enter.
Andrew.
Entering.
Correct. Which 20th century king restored Spain's Bourbon monarchy?
Juan Carlos.
Juan Carlos.
Yes.
14. That's about 4 lights. We will need some pushbacks. And quite a few, I imagine, as well. Now, brigadiers are rank in which of the armed forces?
Army.
Correct. What type of rays does a UV lamp emit?
Ultraviolet.
Correct. 2016, who became Britain's most decorated Olympian?
I knew UV anyway.
Chris Hoy, no.
Stop the clock. That is wrong. Take your time.
Yeah, there's all Trotsky on still, isn't it? What's it called?
Mark Cavendish.
No idea.
Need an answer, please?
I'm not sure.
Chris Film.
No.
Lee Wiggins.
Bradley Wiggins.
Oh.
Right, here we go. 12 to catch, 1:44 remaining.
Vaguely heard
The
of
time
him.
starts
What
again.
sport does he do?
Now, which Shakespeare character is the son of Queen Gertrude?
Hamlet.
Correct. What plant was named in honour of scientist Caspar Wister?
Wisteria.
Correct.
Yeah.
Sophie Turner plays Jean Grey in what superhero film series?
The X-Men series.
Correct. What high street bakery has more UK branches than McDonald's?
Greg's.
Correct. Who was the Greek god of wine?
Bacchus.
The Greek was
Oh no, Dionysius.
Correct. What does the PH stand for in the degree PhD?
Philosophy.
Correct. What song was an 80s #1 hit for the Bangles?
Walk like an Egyptian.
Eternal Flame.
Correct.
Oh, yes.
Who wrote the sci-fi novel God Emperor of Dune?
Frank Herbert.
Correct. The avenues a feature of what Wiltshire monument?
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge.
Correct. Meaning a scientist, the term boffin originated in what war?
World War II.
Correct. Running back's a position in what American sport?
American football.
American football.
Correct. Which operatic heroine is an Ethiopian slave?
Aida.
Oh yes. Of course. Verdi.
Wow. One opportunity to push back, obviously not executed, caught with 50 seconds remaining. That is a whopping. Unfortunately, I've got to take the 17 grand away.
Make him feel
I'll
good,
tell you, Claire
Bradley.
and Roman, you have been caught, and for you finally, the chase is over. Chaser,
the drawback of being as lucky as you guys were in the individual chases, you got found out in the final chase. That's the answers. Sorry, but I whooped you.
Some teams indeed do get found out, and I think we might have pushed out like a little bit too far.
I think Ellie
See you
did get
next
one
time
or
on
two
The
good
Chase.
answers.
Goodbye.